everyone, this is HJ Comet, and welcome back to another episode of our Pokémon HeartGold Nuzlocke. In the last episode, we took on the final gym leader, the 16th gym leader of Viridian City, Blue. And in this episode, we are in fact going to take on the Elite Four for the second time. I am separating the Elite Four from the champion, and obviously the champion from Red, so we have 3 more episodes of this playthrough. And it's getting tense. I'm kind of nervous about Red. I've never successfully beaten him just on my own before. So before we get into it, I do have a bit of a party update change, as you can probably see in the layout. We did switch out 2 of our party members for new members. So obviously we still have Wild Style with Flamethrower, Rock Tomb, Swift, Lava Plume. Everybody is at level 80. I figured it would just be easier to go straight ahead and train for Red as opposed to training for the champion, because Lance's highest Pokemon is 75 anyway, so I figured it wouldn't be too much trouble. But Wild Style, Flamethrower, Rock Tomb, Swift, Lava Plume. We have the newly added Hercules the Heracross. I decided to grab a Heracross because I realized that we had a very, we didn't have that much strength over dark types, and Karen is one of my main fears in this little retake of the Elite Four, if that makes sense. So I went ahead and added Hercules. He counted as, if this were still a Nuzlocke, I should say, he would have counted as our Vermilion City encounter. But I figured I'd just pick him up anyway, because we didn't have a fighting type, nor did we have like a bug type to counter certain things. So I'm kind of glad we have him. My cat is meowing at the door. I'm going to go kill him. So freaking annoying. But anyway, he's got Aerial Ace, Coast Combat, Mega Horn, Brick Break. Ugh. You threw off my groove now, stupid cat. Next we have Zilla, level 80. Poison Jab, Strength, Mega Horn, Earthquake. Not much change there. We brought back Poker Face, finally. I figured that she would be a pretty darn good candidate in this episode. We didn't have a Psychic to balance Bruno's fighting types. All we had was Lasagna, who was a flying water, which was pretty okay, but I wanted a newer water type, something that was more diverse, so I figured Psychic Water, it's perfect. It has Yawn too, so I can put things to sleep, and its defense and special defense are super high, so I'm sure it can take a hit. Then we have Manny here with Ancient Power, Ice Shard, Earthquake, Avalanche. Nothing changed there. And finally, we have Quetzal with Fly, Dragon Dance, Waterfall, and she learned Outrage while I was training. So everybody's up to level 80. We should be good. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. I'm going to quickly go ahead and see that whether or not I have enough medicine and stuff. I'm going to sell this nugget because I remembered that I had this nugget. Let's see. We have 19 hyper potions, 29 full restores, and a max potion. I actually think that's okay. I'm gonna buy some full heals, but I'm gonna use that HP up right now on someone. I don't know who yet. We have 244, 219. Okay, it looks like Hercules is getting it. Perfect. Alright, so let's quickly buy some full heals, because that could come in handy. Let's buy... Oh, we have 14. Let's buy 16. Make it a full 30. Alright. So we are all set with medications. I'm going to save quickly, because you never know what will happen with this emulator. Ugh, my hand is cramping up already. I don't know what's up. I need to stretch it. I need to stretch it. Ugh. It'll stretch when I go to class this morning, I'll tell you that. There's so much writing today. Okay. So, game is saved. I'm going to go ahead and give... I'm going to give Quetzal the Amulet coin. Not corn. Amulet coin. I feel like she'll be used a lot, so that's kind of my basis on that. But anyway, let's go ahead and enter the Elite Four. Once you enter this door, you will be facing one of the Elite Four. They are really tough. You cannot exit once you enter. Are you ready? Be courageous and go for it. Sure thing, dude. Alright, so here's Will. What do we have to counter Psychic types? Wild Style might actually be okay. What's Wild Style's special defense look like? Whoops. What's Wild Style's special defense look like? 165, 198, 143, 148, 121, 173. Maybe I'll just go ahead and lead with Quetzal for this one. Makes it. Are you kidding me? Is this really going to be a theme? Is this really going to be a theme right now? That is so obnoxious. Good thing I saved, right? I just can't touch the trigger button at all. Because if I do, it'll just break the game. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so we're back to normal. Give the amulet coin. Did I do that yet? No. Give the amulet... What the heck? That's not what I said. Give the amulet coin to Quetzal. And we're going to put Quetzal up front. Just don't touch the trigger button. Okay. So once you enter the store, you'll be facing one of the Elite Four. They're really tough. Can't exit once you enter. Are you ready? Be courageous and go for it. Okay. So here we are. Let's go right ahead and challenge Will. Welcome to the Pokémon League. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Will. I have trained all around the world, making my Psychic-type Pokémon powerful. And at last, I've been accepted into the Elite Four. I can only keep getting better. Losing is not an option. Can't really remember what my original voice was for him, but you know what? I don't think it matters. I really don't. So here's Will. He's got a full team of 6 now. So that tells us exactly that we are in... I should have led with Wild Style. Are you kidding me? Okay. So let's just switch out now. I'm so mad. That's so irritating. But we are clean 22 levels over these Pokemon, so they're not going to do crap to us. A gravity using Bronzong. Well, I'm sorry, Bronzong, but you're not going to survive any longer. So this Flamethrower should one-hit KO it. Its HP is going down so slowly. Alright. One-hit KO. Good job, Wild Style. Ooh, that cry is like menacing. It's terrifying. Okay, who's next? We have a Grumpig. Now, Grumpig has a wicked high special defense, doesn't it? So I'm just going to go ahead and go back into Quetzal. I think it's special defense. I don't think it's defense. I'm pretty sure it's a specially defensive Pokemon. But just to be safe, let's just go straight for the Outrage. And just completely annihilate the pig. Turn it into bacon. Hopefully it'll one-hit KO it. It's Stab. Okay, so I'm thinking it is a specially defensive Pokemon. And not a defensive Pokemon. A Jinx. Let's go back into Wild Style, huh? Got this Ice type under control. So you've got a Jinx. It's probably not gonna like... Ooh, is this his ace? It's 60. It's probably not even gonna live a Lava Plume, so I'm not gonna even waste another Flamethrower. Hopefully it doesn't live this. Like I said, 20 levels above. It's pretty crazy, but we've got it. Okay, so Jinx fainted. Wild Style gets some experience. A Slowbro. Now here's where it gets tricky because we don't have an Electric type or a Grass type any longer on our team. I did get rid of Lasagna and Noodles. So this is going to be a little bit tricky. I kind of just want to go straight into Hercules and go for a Mega Horn. But looking at our own Slowbro, yeah, the defense stat is through the roof. What is your attack stat? It would be super effective. I don't really have anything else to counter it with. So, I mean, I'm not worried about deaths. Like I said, it's not a Nuzlocke. It's shown right on our layout. It's not a Nuzlocke anymore, so if Hercules ends up fainting, I'm not going to worry about it. But a Stab Mega Horn from a super duper attacking Hercules here will do quite a bit. Oh, it's a one-hit KO. All right, then. Again, 20 levels above. You know, it's kind of cheating. And then an Exatu. That sounds like a job for... Let's just go into Manny. Give Manny some experience, you know? Alright, Manny. What you got for us? An Ice Shard is what I have for you. Excuse me. An Ice Shard is what I have for you. Is Ice Shard physical? I feel like it's physical. That would make sense, because why would you put a special attacking priority move onto a Mamoswine? Exatu looks like is his ace, and an Ice Shard just totally demolished it. Exatu looks like it was his ace. If not, I mean, we'll see in the next Pokemon, and it is a Gardevoir. Alright then. I'm gonna go right back out into Hercules. You are not a fairy type in this game. But, you know, it's quite alright. So what is Gardevoir's level? 61. So Exatu was indeed his ace, but Gardevoir was his runner-up. I love Gardevoir, one of my favorite Pokemon. I love that Pokemon. But Gardevoir is especially defensive Pokemon and especially attacking Pokemon, so this Mega Horn should one-hit KO it. And it indeed does. So thank you, Hercules. I am so glad I decided to put you on my team. We needed more physical attackers. We only have 3, I believe. Even though I was defeated, I won't change my course. I will continue battling until I stand above all trainers. Now move on and experience the true ferocity of the Elite Four. Will do, man. So Koga is next, and I'm going to go ahead and lead with Quetzal again, actually. I was going to lead with Slowbro, but I'm going to lead with Quetzal because most poison types are in fact bug types, and if I'm lucky enough to encounter like an Ariados or a Venomoth the first turn, I will be able to get off a fly, and then I will safely switch into Slowbro, in which I can just go right ahead and kill everything. But I accidentally skipped through his dialogue. I wasn't really paying attention, but prepare to be the victim of my sinister techniques. For ha-ha! Pokemon are not merely about brute force. You shall see soon enough. Alright, Koga. I beat your daughter, who ended up being stronger than you, and now I'm going to beat you again, because you are still a scrub. So you, in fact, have a Skuntank. Okay, then. Only ground types can affect the Skuntank. But either way, I'm just going to go for an Outrage. I don't know exactly what the Skuntank can do to us. I know it has Flamethrower, but I don't think it can do much else. Is it going to live this Outrage? It is not going to live that Outrage. So I am so sorry. You did have Aftermath, though. That's something to keep in mind for future Let's Plays. Skuntank has Aftermath, as well as Drifblim and Drifloon, correct? I guess it doesn't matter, but I'm going to finally put Pokerface to use. This is the first time you guys are seeing her on screen as this newly evolved Slowbro, and level 80. Getting some actual battling in, and I'm just going to go straight for a Psychic because it is 4 times effective against this stupid little Toxicroak. I should have gone and gotten the Quick Claw for Pokerface. Unless it's still on one of my other Pokemon. It's on Noodles, isn't it? I didn't even think about that. Pokerface deserves that Quick Claw. But I can't get confused now that I just think about it. I was like, why didn't I have the little birds above my head? But I'm oblivious, so my attack was just risen for free. So that's kind of cool. But now you've got a Venomoth. I'm going to keep battling. I know you're a bug type, but I am not afraid of you. You are only 27 levels below. Oh, 17. I'm sorry. 17. Did I do my math wrong that whole time? That's kind of depressing. But anyway, let's go for a Psychic. You're going to use Double Team like the little poopy head you are. Bugs are fast, man. I keep yawning, and that's so rude. I am so sorry. I think I have yawned in every single episode. I can't get over it. It's a mega yawn that time. Speaking of megas, I am recording this exactly on the day it's supposed to be going up. Speaking of megas, yesterday and maybe this morning, all that news about Mega Pokemon coming out, Mega Camerupt looks so cute. I love it. I love the design way more than I like the design for Mega, Sharpedo. Sharpedo is one of my favorite water-type Pokemon. However, I'm not really keen on the design for Mega Sharpedo. They made it look sort of like a saw shark with the teeth coming out of its little nose. Obviously, it's supposed to look like a torpedo as well because, you know, it's in its name. But the little teeth coming out of its nose makes it look like a saw shark to me because they also have the little teeth coming out of their noses. And it makes sense because the ability was changed to Strong Jaw for Mega Sharpedo, so it makes sense. You add more teeth, you know. But I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm kind of on the fence because, like I said, Sharpedo is one of my favorite water type Pokemon, if not my favorite. So it's kind of like difficult. But I will say that Mega Gallade, I could give two craps about because I never liked Gallade in the first place, and I think that the design looks exactly the same with the exception of they put like little connection thingies connecting its blades to the back of its body or something like that. They're like wings. It's weird. I don't care about it. But nevertheless, I also don't understand why they gave it inner focus. Like, they could have been so much more generous and given it something like, I don't even know, like, let me think. What's a no guard? No guard. What is even is Gallade's original ability? I don't even know. I feel like no guard would be a good ability for a Gallade. If it is, hey, look at me go. But if not, I wonder why it's not. But anyway, go on to your next room and put your abilities to the test. Sweet. All right. So we have beaten Koga, and now we are going on to Bruno, and I am most certainly keeping Quetzal up front because he is a flying type, and flying types can demolish anything. But I'm going to go ahead and save before I do anything, because we all know what happens when you don't save. Look at that. Pokédex 60. 16 badges. Look at that. Look at that. All right.
So, I am Bruno of the Elite Four. I always train to the extreme because I believe in our potential. That is how we became strong. Can you withstand our power? I see no fear in you. You look determined. Perfect for battle. Ready, Haley? You will bow down to our overwhelming power. Hoo-ha!
All right. Did their dialogue change since, like, the first time we battled them? Because I know in, like, future games, the dialogue changes when you re-challenge the opponents. Like, Malva and Cybold, all the Gen 6 ones, their dialogue changes the second time you go and defeat them. But they don't get stronger, which is my main problem with... It's my main problem with 6th Gen. The trainers don't get stronger. Or the gym leaders in Elite Four, I should say. Or even the champion. Like, come on now. In Gen 5, was it like that too? Did they ever go ahead and boost the levels the second time? I don't even know. But this Machamp is kind of scary. It's got no guard, so I don't really want to go ahead and risk a Stone Edge or whatever. So I'm just going to go ahead and go into Polka Face here. And Psychic this Machamp into oblivion because it's got nothing super effective against me. So I'm pretty sure I can take a Stone Edge with no problem. Yeah. Alright, so Psychic could probably kill it in one shot. Machamp's hand, that one that's like reaching out, it's very uneasing. It's unsettling. It looks weird. It doesn't look like a hand. Like the fingers were too separated. That was weird. Don't do that again. Okay, so Hariyama. Ooh, Hariyama. That's cool. That's a cool Pokemon. That is a cool Pokemon. I haven't used a Hariyama since like my first playthrough of Ruby and Sapphire. I should use one. I should pick one up sometime. Hopefully in like a randomizer or something. That'd be interesting to use. Put a Belly Drum Hariyama. Bulk up Belly Drum Hariyama would be sick. But there's no, I guess there's no real reason to do that. I missed! Low kick. Am I heavy? Wow, Quetzal's fat. Okay then. I'm gonna fly again. Come on now, Quetzal. You can't be missing these things. Use low kick again. Why do you have low kick on a Hariyama that's level 62? I feel like you should have Brick Break or like Close Combat or like Superpower. I don't know. I don't know. It's a good question now that I think about it. Or even like a Karate Chop Hariyama? Like, why not? Why low kick? But in any case, Quetzal just killed that thing. Now we have a Lucario. Lucario cannot withstand the heat. Lucario is a steel type if I'm not mistaken, so Wild Style should have no problem against this thing. I hate its sprite in this game. It looks so stupid. Like, look at it. Get off your knees. Be cooler. Whatever. I like its sprite in Gen 5. It's a very cool sprite. How it's like standing up and it's like doing its little paw at you like it's gonna aura sphere you right in the face. It's cool. Very cool. But we just killed it And now it's a Hitmonlee, and we're going to go back into Poker Face because Poker Face is so overpowered. It's not even funny. All right, Poker Face. I need you to Psychic this thing into oblivion. Oop, I just went for a curse. Whoops. Super speeding. Or not super speeding, but button mashing to the max. You will have a special defense and a defense drop, so that's cool. I guess the curse works out in my favor because it will raise my defense and attack. I guess that's cool. But I'm going to actually go for a Psychic this time. You just keep on lowering your defense. It's not going to help you. If anything, it's hurting you. So, the Psychic should kill it. It should have killed it before even the 2 special defense drops. We are still 20 levels above. Alright, that's a dead Hitmonlee. And I'm guessing your last Pokemon is indeed a Hitmonchan? Am I right? It is a Hitmonchan, so let's just keep battling and murder it. We are just straight up murderers. Look at those bullet punches. Pa 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 pa. Alright. And you are going for a substitute. Are you kidding me? This is when I need to be faster. This is so when I need to be faster. Oh my goodness. If I swear, if I am just going to be stalled out this whole time, I will be severely upset. Okay, so thank you for going for a close combat. Just thank you. Please don't kill Poker Face. You did absolutely nothing. And now you're gonna die. You just wasted a turn with substitute. I am so upset with you. You just wasted my time. You wasted our time. The viewers don't want to see that. Alright, so we just beat Bruno for the 2nd time. And now is the dreaded Karen. So,
Having lost, I have no right to say anything. Go face your next challenge.
sure. So we're going to go ahead and put Hercules up front. I'm not going to heal anybody up because there's no point really. Especially because Poker Face and Dark types do not go together at all. So, she does have her Gengar though, so maybe I will heal up Poker Face and send it in. But we're slow as sin, so. Or, nah, what am I? Gengar has like little to no defense, so we could do a lot of things. But here's Karen. I am Karen of the Elite Four. You're Haley? How amusing. I love Dark-type Pokemon. I'm known for my overpowering tactics. Think you can take them? Just trying to entertain me. Let's go. Okay then. Yes, I'm Haley, by the way. You should know that. I'm the champion of Johto. But here's Elite Four, Karen. You lead off with your Weavile, and I lead off with my Hercules. So you're in a little sticky situation because you're going to hold this Brick Break. I'm going to hold an Ice Punch, which shouldn't do a lot. But if it freezes, I'm going to be highly upset. And we didn't catch my Brick Break. I'm going to chop right through that little gem of yours on the top of your little forehead. And there we go. That is a dead Weavile. Okay, so what's next? Hercules. Oh, I have to Shell Bell on Hercules. That was probably a bad idea. That's going to take up so much time. Alright, so Hercules is going up against the Honchkrow. Honchkrow does not want to deal with Manny at all, because Manny's got both Ice and Rock type moves. So sorry, Honchkrow, but you're not going to enjoy this one little bit. I'm going to go right ahead for the Avalanche. Allow him to get a Sucker Punch off. And I'm totally going to one-hit KO it. I think Avalanche works like negative priority because... Or maybe it's not negative priority and we're just slower, but... Well, obviously Sucker Punch is priority, so we can't tell from this battle, but... I think Avalanche works like... If you get damage in this before, like you'd make the move... It's like double as strong or something like that. But in any case, here's a Houndoom. Let's go into Zilla and just Earthquake it. I could have stayed with Manny, but Houndoom has super high special attack. And Manny, I don't think, has the best special defense. So I'm just going to switch out into Zilla, and I'm going to Earthquake it with Zilla instead. Houndoom's got little to nothing for defense. One of my favorite Fire-type and Dark-type Pokemon, if not my favorite Fire-type and Dark-type Pokemon. I love Houndoom so much. I just love the idea of having a Devil Dog, a Hellhound, if anything, and that's super cool. It has the greatest design. I love it. Next is an Absol. I'm going to go right back out into Hercules. Hercules, Hercules, Hercules! And we are going to Brick Break this thing. I could Mega Horn it too, but I'm going to use Brick Break because we have more. Are you kidding me right now? A detect. You're really gonna waste my time like that? I'm gonna do it again, so I guess it didn't matter. Thank you for wasting my time. If you had speed boost or something, which I don't think is possible, then I guess it would have been a little bit better, but Absol is dead. You are dead. And we get some HP back, which is pretty cool. Not enough to heal us all the way, though. Alright, so who's next? We got a Spiritomb out next, and I saw that coming. I'm gonna just stay in and go for Mega Horns. Yeah, the Ghost cancels out the Bug-type strength, but you know what? I still think it's gonna kill it. I honestly do. If we had Fairy typing, this wouldn't be a problem, but I still think this Mega Horn is gonna kill it. And it indeed does, so that's pretty cool. Alright, Spiritomb, you're dead. Hercules, gain all your health back. That's cool. Thanks. And now finally is her Gengar, correct? Oh, it's an Umbreon. Okay then, never mind. I'm just gonna close combat it into oblivion. Umbreon is more specially defensive than defensive, so this isn't gonna be a problem. Just close combat it and watch it die. I'm surprised the Gengar must have been replaced with the Spiritomb, which I would, no offense to anybody who loves Gengar, but I would totally take a Spiritomb over a Gengar. The special attack is insane, but and the speed, but Spiritomb has like 0 weaknesses with the exception of Fairy type in the new generation. So I personally would choose Spiritomb over Gengar. But anyway, strong Pokemon, weak Pokemon. That is only the selfish perception of people. Truly skilled trainers should try try to win with the best Pokemon. Oh my god, I can't read. I like your style. You understand what's important. Go on, the champion is waiting. Alright, so we are actually not going to do that in this episode. In the next episode, which is going up next week on Tuesday, we will be taking on the champion Lance once again. And then we'll get to Red. We'll go through, actually, you know what? We'll probably have another episode of just us going through Mount Mortar, because Mount Mortar is like so, oh, it's so gosh darn excruciating. But anyway, we'll find out next week. Leave a like if you enjoyed this episode. Leave a like if you're enjoying the series overall, or if you like my channel overall. The support is greatly appreciated. And I guess I will talk to you all next time.